Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. That's Worimi. And welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I am back home. It was a 13-hour combination of flights, so not too terribly long. One of the ladies getting on the first international plane was heading from New Zealand to Glasgow for her mother who was in hospital. So mine was a mere bus trip in comparison. So absolute pleasure to be home. The garden, the garden, my poor garden. Anyhow, not to worry. I'll get started on that tomorrow. Okay, yes, had a haircut. It'll take a wash to settle down, and just spent the morning with my daughter doing some last minute Christmas shopping. For me, that's last minute. I'm usually done by the end of November. So, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is what is going on in Syria at the moment. The Israeli troops have made dozens of strikes on Syria, claiming that, Netanyahu is claiming that it is to stop weapons falling into the rebels' hands. I don't quite know why that's any of Israel's business at this stage, but the Israeli troops have moved into the demilitarized buffer zone between Israel and Syria in the Golan Heights there, where the UN peacekeepers are stationed. So Netanyahu is now claiming that the demilitarized buffer zone is null and void. The 1974 agreement is null and void because it was made between Israel and the Assad government, and now that Assad is no longer in control, the agreement doesn't stand. Now, this is the Assad that used nerve agent on civilians in Damascus in 2013, killing 1,400. I do not know how many he wounded, blamed the opposition, but it was very, very publicly televised. So that's why there was also a agreement signed for Syria to dispose of its chemical weapons. However, it didn't. There were chemical weapon attacks thereafter, even though the Assad government had signed an agreement to do so. So there is an unknown number of chemical and potentially nuclear weapons still in Syria. So the Russian UN ambassador, oh goodness me, it's getting complicated. So the UN Security Council has met to discuss the situation, and they will work out a statement in a couple of days. Oh yeah, statement's going to be wonderful, isn't it? And the Russian UN ambassador told reporters the council was more or less united on the need to preserve the territorial integrity and unity of Syria, to ensure the protection of civilians, to ensure that humanitarian aid is coming to the needy population. Now, remembering also that Assad, the brutal regime of Assad, was Russian backed. So what a mess going on there at the moment. So I'm just wanting to have a look to see what's coming down the pike, and I've got the devil there, I've got strength, but I've got betrayal and heartbreak as well. There's just all sorts of energy going on in Syria at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we need to know about? I'm going to ask about the Israeli strikes in Syria. The fact that Israeli troops have moved into the US peacekeeping area is just very quickly. Entertainment only. I've got my card back with me. So let's have a look. What do we need to know about the Israeli troops moving in to the demilitarized buffer zone with Syria? Goodness me, if they... Opening up, you want that one on the top. Opening up another front. Lebanon, Gaza, Syria, holy crumbs. I'm just going to say, for those that are new, forever back when there was the attack into Israel, supposedly by troops from Gaza to take the hostages, etc. It was reported that there was Russian language being spoken. There were dark skin-coloured people involved as well. So we're talking then about mercenaries out of the African region as well. And I very clearly got that Netanyahu was to some degree behind that particular attack, along with Russia. So let's come on down. Why? What do we need to know behind Israel moving into this demilitarized zone? Well, the first card out is we've got a new plan, a new fiery plan. So they have a new plan in regards to this. So let's see where they go. The second signifier, oh, neighbour's dog's barking, I do apologise if it's noisy. The second signifier is in response to this new plan, this new fiery plan, there is a decision that needs to be made about how to deal with it. There are two ways to go, back down into the thicket or through into the light. What reading do you want me to do? So that's the challenge. Okay, thank you. They're wanting me to do the extended Celtic cross. At the foundation, we have this female leader again bringing forward the Ace of Wands. So what is this new plan and who is this woman? I've often said when I read on Israel that there is a female leader that's coming forward with the fall of Netanyahu and Netanyahu's government. Now, I believe his previous defense minister resigned not terribly long ago. There was a criminal court arrest warrant against him. The new one seems to be even worse. So come on down, let's have a look. I hope that light's okay. It's a different time of day for me. In the past, we've got the be careful what you wish for. In the past, the celebration, be careful what you wish for. Crowning the reading is the false knight bringing forward an offer. So this really ties into, I want to know who this woman is, but this really ties into starting the war and then offering the ceasefire type thing, starting the issue and then offering to solve it, offering the solution. So I am wondering whether well, I don't even need to wonder. This is the false knight coming forward with an offer. You'll notice here that the Nine of Cups, the dude behind the barkeep, the bartender, the one that controls the licensed premises, is also raising a cup, an emotional cup in a cheers moment. And then on the base, we've got this Ace of Cups, an emotional overwhelming, bringing about a new start. A cleansing. Right, here's Biden in the immediate future, the negotiator, the diplomat, the emotionally balanced leader. A lot of people have been questioning why the US still sends arms to Israel. Israel has the right to defend itself, but what it's doing is not defending itself. It's attacking. It's attacking other sovereign countries. It doesn't matter what their excuses, they are meant to only be there to defend themselves. So I am suspecting that Biden is going to take some action on this. He already took action. The weapons that go to Israel at the moment were agreed upon by Congress years ago. Not even a Democratic, not a recent Congress. They may have been Democrat. I'm not sure. But then they weren't agreed upon under the Biden government. He's just legally obliged to send, so he's sending the absolute minimum, and he's slow walking them as well. So we've got Biden here again. Interesting note, Trump's come out in the media today saying he plans to rule by executive order. Well, that was a given. We knew that was coming. I did say as soon as he apparently got the nod that he would be ruling by executive order, Congress will become completely irrelevant. Okay, the external energy. The Ten of Pentacles, it is the ending of a cycle, ending of a way of how things were always done to herald in a new beginning. But it could also be the oligarchical money. I mean, if you make war non-profitable, so therefore the oligarchs don't make any money, then you'd pretty quickly find an end to war because internally times have changed. The population of Mother Earth do not want war. Some do, but the majority, overwhelming majority, do not want change. So there is this wheel of fortune is turning, is changing, and here we have again the feminine energy bringing healing and protection. So let's see where this goes. The outcome, the fighting is going to continue, but we've got the world here. The world unexpectedly stepping forward with this cup. So it's not the offer that will come from Israel. It is something unexpected that the world, UN may actually grow some teeth, but something unexpected out of left field. And then we've got the new start, the new beginning, and then we've got the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth and peace and justice. Okay. On the base, we've got the Ace of Cups, the emotional overwhelming, bringing about a cleansing. The Eight of Cups, walking away, cutting the losses and walking away. A lot of news coming out really quickly about Israel's allies and potentially no longer receiving any sort of funding so that they're going to have their back up against the wall. Okay, so let's have a look. What is Israel's intentions? Oh, there goes a door. Why is Israel itself? Why is Netanyahu? I'm not going to say Israel. Oh, okay. Distraction, confusion, smoke and mirrors, my Harris card. Romania has come out and nullified their election, and they have said in a statement from their intelligence agency that there was, they have verified a breach, electronic or not electronic as such, a data breach of their election. The votes themselves. So we've got Strength and Harris here. So, I am wondering whether they are doing this to distract from. We know they're trying to drag the US in, boots on the ground, but are they doing this to distract from information that's coming out about the US election? Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to confine. They're trying to confine the truth, keep it blindfolded, keep it in the dark. Okay. Challenged by the manipulation, the magician, the manipulation of the election. So they're trying to stop the truth from coming out, the manipulation. We've got here temperance, moderation, but it's very much trying to balance fire and water. You've got, is it Mars in the background there? The dawn of a new day. It is about, at the foundation, this is the energy that we're stewing in, or the reason why they're doing this, they're stewing in, is they're trying to bring about a new day. Are they trying to prevent? Okay, let's keep going. In the past, we have this, a whistleblower with the truth. There was a Russian agent that was recently rearrested. I want to have a look at that temperance card in a moment. So yeah, here is this something coming out of left field. We've got the Six of Cups, the energy over it, the surprise. surprise information coming forward, a whistleblower, the immediate future, the Six of Cups, naivety. It can be emotionally wanting to go back to the past, but I'm just seeing naivety. And here was the fourth ace. We've now had all four aces come out. Externally, a new start, a new opportunity, new protection with strength. Okay. Internally, the truth forcing the Netanyahu government to retreat. I think because there is this. I'll look into the Temperance card a little bit further, but I think because there is this balance that's coming, hopes and fears, packing up the truth and moving forward with it, taking action, sword of truth and peace, about the election interference from overseas, about dark entities working behind the scenes, and then we have the best of democracy. This may even be the intelligence agencies bringing forward the information. I'm seeing computer programmers working behind the scenes, bringing forward the best of truth, healing, and democracy. And then we've got the Ace of Wands. On the base, we've got government, justice, bringing about balance and justice. So I'm going to say very briefly, yes, my Harris card didn't turn up there. I'm going to say yes to that. A lot of yes cards there, but I just want to have a look at this Temperance card. Just show me what this Temperance card is, please. So I'm just getting it's to distract. Excuse my tiny, tiny little deck. Oh, and as I split it, I've got Justice and I've got the Vice President, not in her role as President, but the Vice President. I think it's David from Tarot by the Bay calls it that, because if Joe Biden's the King of Cups, then Harris as the Vice President is currently the Queen of Cups, keeping a lid on something at the moment. So tiny, tiny, tiny little cards. I'll just split the deck several times. And then do a shuffle. But guys, what is this Temperance card? Show me what is this Temperance card. What is this Temperance card? What is this Temperance card? Oh, flew out. Right. New information coming out in regards to the vote. Messenger in regards to the vote. Show me what is this Temperance card. What do we need to know about this Temperance card? Well, that one, oh, there's the Temperance card again, double validation. Oh, we have the Devil, something unexpected, bringing about an ending, secrets coming to the surface. Circle of the circle of support, Netanyahu, Trump, and Russia, very much so. And then we have that Queen of Wands again, as they're trying to keep something, hang on to their control through keeping the fighting going, but it's going to be incredibly burdensome. We've got the Three of Wands waiting for the ship to come in, but here's the whistleblower, here's the Tower, here's the Ace of Cups. What else was on the top there? Yeah, the computer programmers working behind the scenes, and exposure in regards to election manipulation. Same cards, same cards. I am going to say that as awful as it is, I mean, really, really, just to distract. It's part of the trying to stop Harris getting into office. Okay, I'm back home. I've got my own cards. I'm going to have a quick use of these. If you like them, there's a dot, 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 that more dot, dot, dot down the bottom of the under the reading. You can order them via Etsy, but let's have a look. Absolutely no obligation. Let's have a look. Oh, they are a bit slippery though. They're a bit slippery to shuffle. Okay, let's have a look. Love that on the bottom there. Sorry. Large peace. Peace, large, in, foreign. You've got happiness, coming out of sadness. Okay, let's have a look. Show me Syria. I did recently slightly redo the deck. In other words, I put in, instead of the busy bee, I put in a female leader, even though I do have the feminine symbol. I also, at the bottom of on my peace symbol, so that it wasn't the Mercedes, was it Mercedes-Benz symbol? Okay, let's have a look. Show me Syria going forward. What do we need to know in regards to, okay, you want that one, you want that one. What do you need to know? Syria going forward. Syria going forward in regards to Israel. Moving into the demilitarized zone under this false declaration type thing. Excuse, come on down. These are my storytelling cards, so I do a story with them. Okay, we've got sadness here. Absolutely. We've got go and we have bravery. So it will take bravery in the face of this sadness. Giving help. The future is not yet written. Couldn't be a more powerful card than that particular one. The future is not yet written, but we have growth. The growth stopped. Now I'm looking at this meandering growth here, wondering whether this is movement into Syria by the Israelis will be stopped. The full glass of the past, rebuilding, massive rebuilding of the poverty. Thriving country in the past, absolutely. There is going to be massive rebuilding that will, in the face of overwhelming poverty, but we do have positive energy and we have messages being shared, hard work going into the future. The country's masculine energy, security. Okay, yeah, angry. Brought to the light. Right, okay. What are you telling us here, guys? In the country, the masculine energy. Oh, okay, thank you, Hezbollah. The angry masculine energy has been brought into the light, and new ideas are coming forth, magic happening via, evil. Okay. Via this evil energy. And this is Netanyahu. This line here is very, okay, thank you. In Syria, the masculine energy of this anger that is presenting itself as securing. Oh, what did he say? That they needed to stop the weapons falling into rebel hands, and that Netanyahu's claiming that, and the Russians are claiming that this action is being taken for security. Yes, I've got a puppy dog there wanting a cuddle. But this is not good energy. This line, illumination, ideas, magic happening, could just simply be explosions here. The idea, the sun here, could be the potential nuclear weapons. Oh, I just got told Israel wants them. I don't even know if they have them. I've got Israel. Netanyahu wants them. He wants the chemical weapons and the nuclear weapons, if he can find them. Oh, goodness me. A yes, Mother Earth, small, wealth, celebration, destruction, fast destruction. Then got the feminine energy and the people coming forward. We've got dark clouds, crossroads, fate and destiny, empty cup, and but restriction happening. Yes, I know it's nearly dinner time. On the bottom is the bullseye. So what I'm really getting here is sorry, I'll just bring you up slightly so you can see Vinny. No, you're not going to show yourself. There's a puppy dog there. It's really going to be this battle of those that have the best interest to rebuild Syria through hard work going into the future, remembers the Syria of the past, and then you've got this, and my guides are telling me as I'm throwing these cards out that they're wanting the chemical weapons and any nuclear weapons. So do not be surprised if Israel goes into, so you've got celebration of the wealth, what the UN says is going to, it's not going to matter. Um, do not be surprised if Israel troops move into Syria really quickly to try and seize these weapons. Oh, goodness me. But then we have the feminine energy plus the people coming forward to restrict this dark energy, this draining. Okay, I am very not happy about that. Just give these people a break. So do not be surprised. Was it with the Iraq, Kuwait, where troops moved in really, really, really quickly to try and seize the non-existent weapons of mass destruction? I'm getting that sort of vibes out of it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.